In just seconds, Canva can turn you into a design master. It boggles my mind to think that more people don't know the AI design tips that I'm about to show you in this video. We're going to be using Canva and the AI tools within Canva, as well as covering two important design and advertising frameworks. We'll be covering both the 4Ps advertising framework, as well as the KISS framework for design and visual layouts. So when you jump into Canva, you're going to see this. I highly recommend that you upgrade yourself to a pro plan. Go ahead and click on social media and click Instagram post to create just a simple square design. Canva is full to the brim of interesting visual ideas, templates, designs, things that you can use and modify for your own purposes. It is crazy the amount of stuff that you can do in here. You can generate visuals with AI. You can use their designs, modify them, change the colors, change the fonts. Everything in here is customizable, and it is so powerful. I'm so confused as to why more people don't know about this. By learning Canva and by learning some of these design techniques that I'm going to show you in today's video, you're going to be more powerful than most people when it comes to creating visual designs, animating things, and creating compelling advertisements that it sells. So let's just select a random design here. Look at this. It even gives me variations of that design that I just selected. If I want to create a specific design within a certain theme, there's multiple variations of that design with those colors. Everything can be changed. So for the purpose of this video, let's just select this and see if we can customize this. And as I customize this, I'll teach you a little bit about some of the design tools that you can use within Canva. Let's throw a random image of a marble sculpture onto here wearing headphones. You'll notice that the image got sent to the back. You can easily click position here and click to front so that we're working with it right up front. Additionally, you could click position and then go to the layers tab and see all the layers of everything that's on the screen. So you could drag it. I think it's kind of cool to have one or two of these text layers cutting into the image. Obviously, this looks disgusting with the background in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this image. I'm going to hit edit photo and I'm going to click background remover. Bang. Just like that. No more background. It's just crazy what you can do. So I'm going to resize it a little bit, line it up with the base. And I'm looking at this and thinking, I think I would prefer this with blue headphones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. I'm going to hit edit photo. I'm going to go over to magic edit and I'm going to select the part of the photo. First, I'm going to increase my brush size and select the part of the photo that I'm looking to edit. So for this, I'm actually just looking to edit the red part of the headphones. So I'm not even going to be too precise with it. I'm just going to be a little bit sloppy. Click continue. I'm going to write, change the headphone color to blue. Let's click generate on that and watch this. Bam. And there we go. Look at that. It's created blue headphones out of red headphones without having to do any technical editing, just selecting and typing in English. This looks great. I think that I want to give this guy a little bit of an animation. I want him to be floating in space a little bit. No problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select this guy, click animate. I'm going to scroll down to wiggle. I'm going to turn the intensity down so he doesn't wiggle as much. And let's preview that. That looks so great, so artistic. I want the text to animate too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything and I'm going to select animate. I'm going to go over to page animations and let's just try corporate. Look at that. It comes down like a set of blinds. Just in a few seconds, I've made this. Now I'm going to select this guy again because I noticed that the wiggle animation was disabled. Hit animate again. I'm going to go down and apply the wiggle with low intensity. So now as the blinds are flowing down, my man is wiggling in the middle. Now imagine putting this with some great music in the background. If you're a producer or if you're creating something with audio, having this in the background is such a creative thing to have that adds life to your art. If you're creating an advertisement, for example, you can also use Canva. Let's move over to a new Canva document where I can show you an advertisement mockup that I might use Canva to make. So from this page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select apps and I'm going to look for Magic Media. Select it here. And it's this purple one right here, Magic Media. Go ahead and click that. And what I did was I wrote a description of the image that I'm looking for. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to design a simple advertisement for a hotel, a luxury beach hotel chain. So you can read the description that I wrote right here. And I just clicked generate. And this is the video that it generated for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click that video to grab it. And I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to bring it down like this to make it fit to the screen. And what I'm going to do is move it a little bit to the side so that the top of the chair is cropped in. From here, I need some text on this. So I'm going to go over to the text tab and select this one right here. I don't like the colors in this. So what I'm going to do is ungroup it and I'm going to change this cursive color to be something a little bit more fitting with the scene. I like this blue of the chair and I think that makes it match really nicely. Still, it doesn't stand out enough for me. So I'm going to go over to effects. I'm going to go over to neon. I'm going to turn up the intensity a little bit so that it stands out a little bit more. Great. Now to make this more of a hotel advertisement, I'm going to change this to paradise. I love that. Let's increase the size of this so that it fills up most of the top. Next object to tackle is this sail right here. I think what I want to say is awaits. And let's just take the size of that down a little bit so that it crops in. Line it up right here. there. Looks like a good position. I don't like the color of this. I wanted to have more of a sand colored background. So I'm going to go to effects and click outline, and I'm going to select the color to be about the color of the sand. And I'm going to increase the thickness of this outline until I can't see anything behind. I really like that. So I'm going to size it down a little bit so it doesn't crop over the chair. And I'm going to change the tilt of this paradise so that it doesn't overlap. Bam, already looking good. This little piece of text, I'm going to put at the bottom as a call to action. Every advertisement should have something compelling the viewer to take an action on it. We'll cover that framework at the end of the video. Book now for 25% off. There, so let's size it up a little bit and make sure that it takes up a good part of the bottom of the screen here. So it's the last thing that they're looking at as they view this advertisement. This looks good, but as I'm looking at it, it feels like we have some empty space here, and it feels like we have some empty space here. Right now, as I look at this ad, this is interesting and engaging to look at as a visual. If this was an advertisement for a hotel chain, perhaps we would put the logo of the hotel right here to advertise a specific brand. Or maybe we would have a smiling person down in this corner, because having people in advertisements tends to make them more clickable, more relatable to viewers. So I've got a few images here of people that could be in this beach scene, and I think I'm gonna try putting this woman into the ad here. So again, if I find an image that I like, but it has a background, we're in Canva, no problem. You don't have to mess around with Photoshop. Just click edit photo and background remover. Bang. Now, if I want to add a shadow to make her stand out a little bit from the background, I can even do that here by adding a drop shadow. And let's turn the size of the shadow up a little bit, the blur amount up a bit, and then turn the intensity down so it's not so intense and in my face. I'm gonna rotate her slightly. I'm gonna move my text over, and let's make sure that she fits into the scene here. Bam. We have her smiling, wearing the same color as the beach chair, sticking out nicely in the corner. Now let's put an engaging visual here. Since we don't have an actual hotel brand that we're going to be making this ad for, I'm going to choose this sticker that I found on Canva by searching beach sticker. Once again, let's animate this with a little bit of a wiggle animation so that it kind of floats around nicely. Look at that. Wonderful. Now that I'm looking at this a little bit closer, I don't know if I like having the person in the corner. Let's try with the other visual. Again, remove background, add a slight drop shadow, and let's size it up to fit the design. I like this visual because her hat matches the same color as the sand. Let's play it and see what it looks like. Look at that. I generated this in a few seconds using AI for the background, grabbing some text that was already on Canva, making a few minor edits, and we've created a very compelling and clickable ad. If we remove this person from it, still a great advertisement. And in fact, there's something to be said about the simplicity of not having too many elements on screen. So if there was nobody in the advertisement in the corner there, what I would do is probably move this text to be more centralized. As a finishing touch for this advertisement, I might look up overlay and try to find some kind of a video overlay that is bright and airy to add some more texture and movement to my design. It's covering my entire screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this transparency toggle and drag it way down so that it doesn't cover my entire design. I'm going to put it at about 20% and let's see how that looks. Look at that. It just adds a little bit more texture and color and movement to my ad that makes it even more interesting to look at. It's as easy as that. So whether you're generating visuals for yourself, for your creative personal projects, or for clients, you can use Canva and its AI tools to generate amazing visuals in just seconds. Go buy Canva Pro today. I'm not sponsored by them. I just love Canva. It's so powerful for the modern day creator, and by not using Canva, you are falling behind everybody else that is. So let's dive into the theory side of things and talk about the 4 Ps framework and the KISS framework for advertising. KISS is an acronym and it stands for Keep It Stupid Simple. Keep the bare essentials where you need them. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't go too crazy with colors. Don't mix and match ideas. Keep it stupid simple. The 4 Ps framework is also related to design, but definitely much more on the advertising side of things. The 4 Ps are picture, promise, proof, and push. Let's examine this advertisement that I just created through the lens of the 4 Ps framework and the KISS framework. Using the KISS framework to analyze this advertisement, is it simple? I would say absolutely yes. There's not a lot going on in this ad. We've got a simple background, some simple text, simple fonts, a small logo of the company, and we've got our CTA. So picture. Have we painted a clear picture of the product or service that we're offering? Yes, I would say absolutely we have. Promise. Have we communicated what it is that we are actually offering to them through this ad? 25% off. Hotel bookings. Yes. Have we provided proof? Visually, we have shown them in this ad, this is the vacation spot where you could be hanging out. You could be sitting on this beach right now. There's the proof. And then push. Have we created a sense of urgency and action? In this ad, we have said book now for 25% off. We haven't necessarily created urgency except for the use of the word now. This does imply that there's a limited time on this offer, but we don't explicitly say that. There are many ways that this ad could be improved, but at a very basic visual level, I would say we hit 3 out of the 4 Ps very well. Use the 4 Ps framework, use the KISS framework to design your advertisements, to design your visual media in a way that makes it engaging and interesting for customers to look at, interact with, and hopefully buy from you or your clients because of looking at that advertisement. That's the point of it. Get out there and make use of this tip yourself. I'll see you in the next video.